Hello, good afternoon, good people. I hope y'all are having a great Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the Epic Live Podcast Show. My name is Tiffany Collins, also known as Tiff Danielle, and I'm one of your co-hosts.
And my name is Anika Roseboro, better known as Nika Rika. I'm also one of your co-hosts.
And I'm your co-host today, Tiffany Tifco Joseph. Let's go.
Hey, last but not least, I'm your co-host Vashawn. So y'all peeps just call me VO.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So what we got going on today, ladies?
Oh yeah, just everyday people, everyday conversation.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's all we are.
What we do.
Okay, today we got our first guest. So you guys will be witnessing us bringing our first guest today, and this is in regards to International Women Month. Put your hands together, ladies.
Nothing towards you.
You know what? I just want to know one thing. What happened to National Men's Month? I mean,
it's mixed with Juneteenth, Father's Day, all that on there. Okay,
y'all see how they do us men? It's do us wrong.
Women's Day.
So it's International Women's Day. And why should we celebrate women? So International Women's Day is a time to reflect on progress made, to call for change, and to celebrate acts of courage and determination by ordinary women who have played on extraordinary roles in the history of their countries and community. So right now we have our own JALA Lee. She is showing you beauty beyond disability from a 2-pound 7-ounce baby born with spastic dysplasia, spinal bifida, and to a beautiful model and so much more. And right now we like to welcome Miss JALA Dominique Lee.
Welcome, JALA.
Welcome.
Hi, how are y'all?
We're good.
Hey, how you doing?
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine.
So, JALA, maybe you could, we're just going to ask a little bit about your yoga and how that help you with your mobility throughout your life.
Well, I started yoga in 2015. It helps with a lot of movement and body, like it incorporates your whole body, mind, and spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps me move around about my day. I do yoga 3 times a day sometimes.
So why do you do it 3 times a day?
I do it 3 times a day to really just stretch out my body. My body gets cramped up easily, so I start to do yoga 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, I need to do that then.
I tried to do it, but for some reason it just hurts my back and everything.
Right, and I need to do something because whether I do nothing or not, I wake up with aches and pains, and I'd be like, okay, I know I'm 37, but I don't need to be experiencing these types of aches and pains. I'm just saying.
Right.
Oh,
right. Man. So, like when you first start yoga, you probably need to go see a doctor and see if the doctor can prescribe you yoga time, like a physical therapist.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So, like when you go, you say that you need yoga and different things like that, and they'll see about your body, and most likely they'll actually prescribe you some medicine so you can stretch out your body, because that's what my doctor does for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's because of the cerebral palsy, right?
Correct.
So when you were young, your mobility was really hard, huh? You was in cast. I read for a very, very long time.
Right, I was.
And you currently are you still currently wearing them too?
Well, I have braces for my legs that I wear at night, and then during the day I do my yoga so I can stretch out my legs, because at night my legs are inside the braces.
Mm-hmm. And that does the stretching.
Right. It does the stretching as well as me doing extra stretching.
Okay. So, JALA, can you give us a nice pose to show us how you graduate? You can show us a beginning pose and then show us a pose when you have been doing yoga for how long now?
For about 8+ years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And
you're a pro.
And you are a certified yoga instructor, right?
Yes, ma'am. I got certified last year in December 2021.
Oh, well,
Okay,
congratulations. That is
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yes, indeed.
So what's the name of your yoga?
After my name of the yoga studio that I really projected it to be is a Bohemian Zen Yoga.
Okay,
Okay.
Bohemian Zen Yoga.
I love
Is
that
that where
name.
they can follow you?
Yes, ma'am. On Instagram and Facebook, and
What
also on Twitter.
on Twitter? And the name of it is again?
Bohemian Zen Yoga.
Okay.
Okay.
So can you show us a beginner stretch for us beginners?
Well, the stretch that I'm actually in right now is called Easy Pose. It's just simple crisscross applesauce, you know.
Crisscross applesauce.
Oh wow! I didn't know she was doing yoga
So-
during the interview.
So that's a yoga stance right there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now can you just, and what does that do? What does that help? What part of the body?
It helps the whole body. It helps you structure your back. Some people that do yoga, they don't necessarily have good posture, so it helps you sit up straight. So you can align your body with the mind, body, and soul, with the spirit as well.
Mhm.
I don't know if anyone that's listening can relate, but I personally have a relationship with God in yoga. That makes sense.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
That's good.
So can you show us a more complicated stretch?
Sure. I don't know if you guys can see me.
We can see you.
Yeah, we can see you.
We can see you very well. That's a good. Don't move the camera. We see you.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second.
The way you had it at first was perfect.
Yeah.
Oh man, multitasking over
This
there.
pose is going to be called the King Pigeon pose.
Okay.
Okay.
King pigeon.
So it's like this, and then you grab your
Oh wow.
Woo!
Oh my God.
I just felt.
I cannot do that, guys.
I just felt 2 bones break just by watching that.
Right?
That
Two
look,
of my bones just broke.
that look like some major pain.
No, man. I mean, no, sir.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Because
wow.
so at birth you had a lot of mobility issues, not being able to be flexed. You used to use Botox and therapy as young as 2 years old all the way up to now to help with your flexibility because of the short heel cords, right? From the
Correct.
cerebral palsy. And can you tell people what cerebral palsy is?
Well, cerebral palsy is it's most likely labeled as a disease, but it's more like of a disability. It
Mhm.
starts with the brain, like
That's
inside
cerebral.
yes, it starts with the brain. That's the cerebral part, and it affects your mobility, if that makes sense. It affects different parts of your body.
Paralysis. Yeah,
It
partial
can,
paralysis.
right, and so it has 3 levels.
Ooh.
Mild, moderate, and severe. I have the mild version of cerebral palsy, thankfully, thank God.
Thank you. Uh-huh. And so what do you want to tell the world in regards to the beauty beyond disabilities and a little bit of the backstory behind having a disability as a woman?
Well, as a woman, having a disability is very difficult.
Mhm.
Some disabilities are considered quote unquote invisible, meaning that they can't really see anything that's wrong with you, but you do know that there is something there.
Right. Right.
So I really want to show the people with disabilities that there's beauty beyond just having a disability. Like, a disability is definitely one part of your life, but you can't let it stop you.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I bet having to deal with that is probably challenging because you can say that you're in pain, or you can look like you're not in pain on the outside, and then people be like, well, you look just fine, but you know how you're feeling on the inside.
Exactly.
And they try to minimize how you feel. So tell us how that makes you feel sometimes when people may try to minimize how you feel or minimize your pain.
Right. So when people basically bully me and try to pull me out of my element, I get emotional, but I don't get too emotional in front of them. I calm myself down. I pray. I really, really try to keep a Bible verse inside of my head. and I try to educate them. If they don't want to listen, then that's them.
Right.
So that's good that
Absolutely.
you say you try to educate them and tell them what cerebral palsy is, because people
Yeah.
don't know that cerebral is you had a 0.3 scale bleed on your brain at birth. I mean, with they're having a blood transfusion, and then from there, the brain did not send signals to the lower extremities to move. So you have a partial
Exactly.
paralysis from the waist down. So it is
Exactly.
amazing that you are so flexible and that you are being so creative with all that you had to endure. We celebrate you because you are the woman of the month that we are celebrating, and we like to know some of the other things that you do.
Well, some other things that I do is I sing, I act, I
Go
try to,
ahead.
ma'am.
No, I said go ahead.
Oh, okay. I sing, I act, I do a little bit of graphic designing. I try to um I try to incorporate my life with like if that make like I try to incorporate my life with lots of hobbies so I can stay focused. And currently I'm trying to bring my hobbies to be monetized, if that makes sense.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
good.
okay.
No
And I
doubt.
also see that you're starting a podcast from Beauty Beyond Disabilities. Tell us
Yes.
more about your podcast and what brought that on.
Well, I decided to take the quote "Beauty Beyond Disabilities" that was given to me, and decided to turn it into a podcast that I'm working on right now. Um, the purpose of the podcast is to actually, be incorporated with the reasonings that I said earlier. That don't let that don't let that stop you. I honestly want to be a beacon of light to certain people with disabilities, or all people with disabilities,
Mhm.
because most people with disabilities, they don't do as much as I do, if that makes sense.
You're right.
Correct.
Okay, awesome.
So you push past everything and you're finding the beauty inside of you and the gifts that God has given to you. And we celebrate you today, and we hope that your beauty beyond disabilities grow far. Um, and then other things that I read is that, in terms of you having problems walking, then start walking to a very, very late age, and to be a model, a runway a model now is just really, really great. And I think you will be a very, very good influence to anyone to never stop and never give up in with your disabilities. And we like to say that you are one beautiful chick.
And
Yes,
you are very
indeed.
talented as well.
Uh-huh.
And
Yes,
before we go any
indeed.
further, I also want to I see that you are also trying to be a spiritual life coach.
Right.
From one life coach to another one. Tell me what your journey is like with that.
Well, I honestly want to be a spiritual life coach because not a lot of people go to church, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
Not a lot of people have access to church now due to the pandemic.
Mhm.
And so I feel like it will be a good idea for me to be a spiritual leader, a spiritual life coach, a spiritual leader, basically, because I want to be that person that actually gets people in the spirit, if that makes sense, in the
Now,
Holy Spirit.
what are the steps that you're taking to go about doing that?
Well, I'm trying to find a life coach school, like for certification.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I study online about life coaching and how to integrate the spiritual side of things with life coaching.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's great. You making good.
That is absolutely awesome. And actually, after the show, I can get with you and I can definitely give you my steps and that I took or whatnot, and actually the things that I'm doing now that I'm actually certified. I can share with you some of the things that I do to help you on your journey as well.
Okay, that. I'll be honored.
And,
Absolutely.
And, I have a question now. Being that I partake in the herbs from time to time,
Oh,
I
goodness.
see that.
Oh,
I see that you want to
goodness.
be a herbalist,
Yes.
and you're a certified CBD yoga instructor.
Correct.
What is-
I'm currently trying to be a CBD yoga instructor because I've seen that CBD or cannabis is great with yoga and Ayurveda, and it can Ayurveda is also another practice that helps with cerebral palsy, right along with CBD and things like that. So I kind of want to be an herbalist so I can incorporate everything into my practice so that my practice can match my lifestyle.
Oh, that's great.
That's
Okay.
wonderful.
All right.
Very wonderful.
So we got you a client right here.
Hey,
Over here.
we'll talk off camera.
Well, thank you,
Oh,
Jayla, for comments dropping in with us today. We're gonna move on with our topics. Just stay tuned, and we hope to hear more about you and see your progress, and maybe have you back on the show.
Yes.
Yay.
Thank you for joining us today,
Thank you,
Jayla.
Jayla.
No
We'll talk
problem. Thank you.
And again, where can they follow you at?
They can follow me at Bohemian Zen Yoga on Instagram, on Facebook, and Boho Zen Yoga on Twitter.
Thank you. Okay,
Perfect.
have a blessed day today.
You too.
Jayla.
Bye, Jayla.
Bye.
Peace.
All right.
All
It's-
right, y'all.
That was wonderful, y'all.
It
So
really
how
was.
many
I
of y'all
learned a
can do that
lot.
last pose?
Oh my God, I can't do no yoga pose. I tried, and that hurts. It hurts.
It's just stretchy.
Even the beginning pose is like, ugh.
Right?
I mean, I don't think I can just sit in Indian style no
I
more,
can't
y'all.
either. I can't either.
But
Yeah, it's a struggle just trying to do regular stretches.
Yeah.
You know, I actually like challenged myself because like when we took gym when we was in school, they used to have you do like these stretches where like you have to spread your legs like this,
Uh-huh.
then you have to try to get your arms to reach your toes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I make myself do that so that I can say that I can still do that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because I'm not the size I was in high school or middle school,
Uh-huh.
but dang it, I can still do a stretch.
Really?
Yeah.
I can
That's
still do a
good.
stretch, and I will not ever not be able to do a stretch.
But you know how important the stretching is stretching your body, because your body needs to be stretched and pulled and things of that sort to keep your mobility.
Yes.
As you get older, things, things constrict, spasms and things of that
Right,
sort. So
yeah.
it's important to get up and do your stretches every day. So yoga, that is something that I will
You gonna try
join
it
and
too?
try. I try with her again, y'all. I don't know if
How-
y'all
how
know
was
that was
that?
my
How did that work
daughter.
out?
That was my daughter Jayla,
Mhm.
and she tries to encourage me to stretch, but her stretch is a little just too complicated for me right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found it was shocking that she was doing a yoga pose from the beginning of her interview. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
Me
She was
either,
just
me
in there like it
either.
was normal.
She just
natural.
came in character, just ready.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I was like, okay, come on, actress, come on.
Yes,
I'm in
indeed.
character. That's what I'm
Now,
talking
now
about.
I can still touch my toes.
Oh, really?
I can.
Is that right?
Why
Yeah.
can't I can from standing up to the floor.
Is that right?
But Mhm, mhm.
So yeah, peeps. Be sure to do your daily stretches
Mm-hmm.
and your nightly stretches.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The nightly stretches. You know what I'm talking about? You know.
Mhm.
This boy.
You know what? I'm done with you, sir.
Hey, I'm just saying, all stretching is good.
Yeah. Hey, it is a workout.
Uh-huh.
So I hear.
So-
Yes, indeed.
So, guys, not only is this International Women Month, women celebrate yourself, go out, have you a cocktail, go buy your new outfit because you deserve it. But now, not only is that, it's the Houston Livestock and Rodeo. We got a cowgirl over here.
Yeah,
Isn't she
got the
beautiful?
Cowgirl today.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, with the rodeo, let me tell you, 610 by NRG, it is very, very crowded. So if you got to travel the direction, try to go maybe another way because you're going to be stuck in traffic. It's a lot
And
of
I'll
traffic.
tell you, with me, I actually work in the medical center. So I have to drive to the medical center
Ooh.
4 days a week because I work remote one day. So on those days that I drive, and anybody else, I encourage you to not
Whoa.
go down Fannin
Oh,
or
wow.
Main. If you can, maybe take Kirby or take another street, but try to avoid Fannin and Main. You probably have better luck on Fannin than Main. So just FYI, try not to go on those lanes during work hours because you're going to probably spend about an hour of your time just sitting in those lanes right off 610.
And also, y'all, if y'all from Houston, y'all know a lot about the Houston Livestock and Rodeo. But around the world, people may not know. But this is a fun fact that the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show and Rodeo, also called the Rodeo Houston, or abbreviated HLSR, is the largest livestock exhibit and rodeo in the world.
Yeah,
It includes one of the
Come on,
richest
come on.
regular season professional rodeo events in the world. So in H-Town, if y'all have never been in the months of February and March, y'all need to come down to our city. We know how to rodeo.
Y'all got to
Yes,
at least
indeed.
try it once. Let me ask y'all a question. When was the last time y'all been to the rodeo?
Last year, and this is my last time.
I went last year. I didn't go on Black Heritage Night last year, but I went last year and I had a great time. Well, it was more so the carnival, but I got some of the rodeo experience. Like just the atmosphere and the culture is just fun. You know?
Yeah.
It give us time to wear our rodeo wear.
Yeah.
You know, in
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah,
was
let me tell-
instilled in us. If you're a Houstonian, I know you probably not.
Arkansas.
You know, but as a
Razorbacks,
child,
Yeah, I'm not a
we
Razorbacks.
would have what was the month? What was the day?
Black Heritage. Is
No,
that
what's
what
the day when we go to school and we wear our stuff? Was it Livestock Day or Rodeo Day? Or,
I guess rodeo day.
and we would dress up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So from as young as elementary age,
Mhm.
do y'all remember going
Yes,
to school?
yes.
You remember? And you get your hat. It was so fun. So guys, y'all got to come out and visit and see that.
Well, this year was my very first time going to
Are
the
you
rodeo.
serious?
You went to Bon B, huh?
Really?
I went to see Bun
How
B.
was it?
Oh, it was lit.
It was
I
good.
Yeah,
heard. I was
I'm-
like,
I'm
Bon
used-
B.
I'm UGK's #1 fan, and man, it was lit. He
Oh,
had everybody
really?
there.
What?
I was there last year, and man, when I tell you Slim Thug, Latoya Luckett,
Yeah.
Pow Wow, when I tell you Bum B, when I tell you they came with their gear on, listen, let me tell you something. They set a
Yeah.
trend. They made the whole world want to go country.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
What?
And they was off the chain. But what I did not like, that Walker was disrespectful on my knees and my feet. And I was in those
That
boots and I was
walking,
walking extra bow leg, y'all.
And let me tell y'all, to prevent that, when y'all go to these kind of events here in Houston, it's better to just kind of carpool.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Parking is crazy.
y'all all get together and park up close to the venue. So if the parking $40 or $60, split it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, because even if you try to like catch the rail or do this or do that, you're gonna have to do some walking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're gonna do some walking.
Be prepared to spend a lot of money when you go to the rodeo because some rides ain't
Yeah.
cheap.
But they do have special days that you can go on Houston Livestock Rodeo. And they have
Wednesdays?
special days, like they have one for me for first responders. They have days where you can get in the rodeo for free.
I think
Mhm.
Wednesdays you can get in for free.
And they got different days for different occupations.
My
So
son
go there and
ended up-
find that out.
My son ended up going to the rodeo with his school this past Friday.
Uh-huh.
He texted me. He said, "I'm at the rodeo. If they allow me to leave early, can you come pick me up?" I said,
Oh wow.
I said, Marlon, I can't do that. I can't just come and pick you up because first of all, it's gonna be a lot of people that I probably won't end up finding you. But he ended up staying and having a good time.
What y'all think about the carnival that's attached to the rodeo?
Look,
Cool.
let me tell you something. I don't know what they done with them rides over the years, but let me tell you something. If you on a plus size, if you're on a plus size side of the spectrum, those rides are not very nice. They're not very conducive
man.
to plus size people. And not only if you're plus size, but if you're kind of top heavy like myself,
Oh my.
you put them things down, baby. You go, oh,
You ain't gonna be able to breathe.
you gonna be able to breathe. So fair warning to plus size women with big chests.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna advise you to not get on those rides and get on the rides that you don't have to pull nothing down. 'Cause
Okay.
You're gonna feel like you're about to die.
Yes,
It's gonna feel like a mammogram.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
but
a good way to put it.
outside of that,
Yeah.
like years ago, I used to love it, but now I'm like, I can't even pull them things down without gasping for breath. So I'm just like, no, like they need to like make those more conducive for like
Right.
everybody.
Uh-huh.
Because everybody ain't a size 2 now.
You might need to start a petition.
Yeah.
You might need some signatures for that.
We want rides for big ladies. What about the food? They got turkey legs.
Now, I
They
love
got
it.
all of the
Oh my
fried
God.
Oreos. Have you ever tasted those?
I have not had
I haven't. 'cause I don't
They
like
have-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
funnel cake.
yeah.
Oh,
it tastes
funnel,
good.
yeah, you got to get funnel cake cup,
Yeah.
and all
Oh
that
my
stuff.
God, food
The turkey
is
leg
off
is
the
so
chain.
big, it's almost barbaric, y'all.
I
You
know,
can eat off
right?
of it all day, like literally. Like you can walk around. You
I
gonna
never
be eating off
had
of
one,
it.
but it's really, really
It's
good.
really good, and it's really big.
Oh
You know,
my
you
God.
just throw that turkey
I
leg,
bet
you
you
get
cost
tired
about
of
$15,
eating it.
$20, huh?
Mhm.
Because it's rodeo time and everybody there, you know, whenever they have a big event, you all know that the price is going to be high. But like I said, take advantage of those special days that they have, and they're doing something new this year that they didn't do years before, giving free days and family days and stuff like that to encourage the community and the people of Houston and around the world to come and have a wonderful time with us. But Bun B, we thank you for giving us excellent shows. We hope you come back next year and have another treat for us, and maybe you can invite us so that we can come and get some live footage with you guys, or back show interviews. But Bun B and all of you guys, UGK, who else was there?
I think he brought out
Juvenile. Hey, back
Manny Fresh. Juvenile, Manny Fresh.
Gosh, I know that was lit.
It was nice. It was lovely.
Did they represent with their cowboy stuff?
Bun B did. I think everybody else was wearing their hood stuff, whatever they had on, but I think Bun B had on his cowboy stuff. And actually, somebody, I don't know if Bun B got his vest back. I think somebody had jacked him for his vest.
What? Yeah, they found it.
Bun B, we're sorry.
They found it.
That's not how we want to represent Houston, Bun B. We're so sorry that you had to experience that.
So I'm wondering what happened. Did he throw it out in the crowd? And
No, he had it on at all time.
Oh,
I don't know.
Somebody just literally jacked him.
Yes.
Took it off his body.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And, I don't know if they took it off his body, but I know about a day or so later, he was like, somebody had.
Where my vest at?
Yeah, his vest was missing.
That's crazy.
But when he made it, like I saw it on the news, but when he made it public, it mysteriously popped up. So I think he has it back now.
Okay. Yeah, made sure things that make you say, Not cool at all.
Oh,
wow, man.
Yes, indeed.
So, guys, you all know March the 17th is St. Patrick's Day.
All right now.
So
you get a head start with your little green.
Oh,
thing
I
on
got
your
the
head.
little green. I'm showing St. Patrick's Day and Rodeo.
Okay. So what is St. Patrick's Day? I really never knew what St. Patrick's Day. All I knew is that if you didn't have on green in school, what was going to happen?
Pinch.
They were going to pinch.
I knew about it too, wearing green, basically. And they say if you don't have green on March the 17th, the leprechauns will actually come and pinch you.
Oh.
So do y'all want to pinch?
Oh, so
well,
so
to be honest, I really
right?
try to wear green on that day because some people take it too far, but they pinching.
Yeah, and I'm just like, look, don't be pinching me.
Uh-huh.
And they say wearing green is invisible to leprechauns. That's why they want you to wear green.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hey,
that's what it
Tasha,
is.
my sister.
That's hilarious. Just like
Hey,
Tiff
Jeremy.
said though, they go a little too far with the pension, and it's like you never know. People may not like you, and they may take that as an opportunity to be like,
Uh-huh.
Right.
Dig in, huh?
yeah. I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, now I feel where you're coming from. You better back up off me.
Yeah, and then some people they'll pinch you anyway,
Yeah.
whether you have green on or not.
Yeah. they just
No, I
wanna touch
know.
you.
I know some of my friends do. I don't know about y'all friends, but
Yeah,
my friends back in Arkansas, they just don't care.
Uh-huh. Just want
See?
to pinch you. Just for
That ain't how we
pinching's sake.
roll in H-Town.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yes, indeed.
So when I tell you right now in March, we are very, very, very busy. The city is lit, y'all.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on. Even with this cast. My castmate over here, Tiffany, she just completed 6 episodes
Yes.
of
Tell 'em about
movie
it, Tim.
Walk Up Here to y'all.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm just super glad. That's a woman.
How
We
you
celebrate
feel,
her.
Tim?
Let me tell y'all something. So we've completed, all of the filming up front as for now. Of course, the editing part to, gonna start taking into play. But let me tell y'all, I'm on a high that I can't come down from.
Oh wow.
And I haven't fully even expressed myself in that manner. Like it may be like months down the road where I really just like kind of tap into it. I'm just kind of scratching the surface right now. But I'm literally sitting up here saying, like, I just produced my first series. And let me tell y'all something. We post pictures, we have fun, but it's a lot of hard work.
It's a lot of work.
All of that. Like it's a lot of late nights. It's a lot of spiritual warfare, especially when you're doing something for God. I'm making no secret. Yes, I have fun. I live my life, but I am a follower of Christ first and foremost. When you're doing God's work, baby, those spiritual attacks, they gonna come for you.
Amen.
They gonna come for you, and they don't care. They don't care how hard you work, and they don't care what the time limit is. They don't care that you about to film the next day. They gonna try you. They don't care that you about to film in a minute. They gonna try you.
So
But-
how did you feel, when being attacked? Did you ever feel like giving up?
You know what? The thought came across my mind. I was like, the thought was like, you know what? Like, what's the purpose? Like, why am I even doing all of this? But it was only for a split second.
Okay.
Because the thing about it is, giving up is not an option. Because if God gave me the permission and the provision to do it, giving up is not an option. I have everything that I need to do this. It's just on me to persevere and push through.
Right.
Listen, y'all, who he calls, he qualifies.
Yes.
Okay, if
It's
he
just
call
on-
you to it, he qualify you to it.
It ain't
Yeah.
nothing like a good support system.
Let me tell y'all something. My co-writers, Anika and Amanda Allen, and then we even had my editor, Deirdre Flim. They have been some of the best support, like thus far. Like, what you need, sis? I got you. We got you, sis. Sis, keep your money in your pocket. We got you. They said that on so many occasions. Now, when people start digging into that green, you know that you are value to them. Because everybody can say, I'm here. Call me if you need me. But when they start investing, that's a whole different level.
Yeah.
They start touching their money for you. Oh, they love you.
And that's how you know that God is with it.
Yes.
Because he gonna provide.
Yes.
He gonna make the provisions.
Mm-hmm.
So he making the provisions.
Yes.
And I look forward to it. Walker Purity, y'all.
I can't wait to see
All
it.
of us on this
We all-
panel are
Yes.
involved in
And
some way or another.
How did you enjoy playing Aunt Sabrina?
It was really, really, really great. I wish I was feeling better, but the actors in me made me push through and persevere.
Yeah.
And I hope y'all like Aunt Sabrina. And I hope it's more writing for her in other episodes.
Oh,
later
season
on.
2 coming soon.
Yeah.
This just season 1, y'all. Oh, be on the
Put
lookout
the
for
plug
season
in.
2.
Uh-huh.
We ain't stopping.
But Sean, what about you and your character?
Oh man, my character. I was actually shocked that my character can act the way he acts.
Okay.
But I loved doing it
Mhm,
because it was almost. I wouldn't say it was me, but I could relate
You can relate
to,
to the character.
some of his antics.
So you really delve into that character.
Yes,
and
indeed.
understood
And
it.
then when Tiffany told me the gist of it, I was like, wow, really?
So let me, without giving too much information, y'all, his character that he played was a real character. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay.
It's a real character.
So
when
y'all
you see
stay
him-
tuned
Yeah.
and y'all
Oh,
watch.
man.
And when y'all see him, just know that come from a real
That's
place.
a real
Story.
person that did
Real
that.
But when you
person.
write real, it's real and
Yeah.
it's good because people can relate.
Yeah.
But I'd like to
Right.
also congratulate my students with Houston Hollywood Studios, Trusted Black Box School and Talent Agency. They're getting ready to graduate. We're getting ready to have their recital on April 8th. We want all y'all to come out and celebrate with the newbies that are getting ready to walk this path that we have all done and done our due diligence. They work really
Yeah.
hard. And I wrote them a play about PTSD. So they will be doing in 3 forms. They'll be doing a play, then they also will be doing a monologue, and then also interview style. And then they will get their
great.
certificate to be a professional actor. When you've been paid $1 to do something, you are a professional
That's
artist,
right.
actor, and don't let no one take it away. All you waiting for is your talent and opportunity to meet,
Mhm.
and then you can just go from there.
That's it.
All right.
And
So
yeah,
April 8th, guys.
And I know it's when you just sitting and watching a movie, you be like, oh wow. But it's a lot of hard work that goes into doing a movie, y'all.
Uh-huh.
It ain't easy.
It's tiring.
It's tiring. It's
You be on set
long
all
days,
day.
long hours.
Both days, like pretty much like all 3 days that I filmed my series, we were on set at least for the majority of the time, at least like 12 hours or more.
Mhm.
And when I tell you, like, I mean, it's fun, but it's a lot of hard work, y'all.
It's
Yeah.
fun to see yourself on that screen, but it's
Yeah.
not fun getting there.
Yeah,
And that's the reason
right.
why we as in Houston and Houston Hollywood Studios, and what we trying to make awareness is we want the actors to step up, and we want us as writers to step up, and all of us totality to step up,
Mhm.
because we want to
Yeah.
give great films, because it's no fun. And when you're not doing it for the love of it, and you're doing it just to show off or just that, you'll soon realize that it's not for you, because it's hard work. And I mean work. REWK.
Oh, yeah, you
work.
Yes.
You have to put the work in.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
you do.
let me offer, some words of encouragement and advice to like new and up and coming artists, So
Mhm.
here's my thing. So I see a lot of postings, on social media, and I see a lot of people that I know are up and coming that are like very new to this world of acting. what you do not want to start off doing is if you see a post and you ask questions about, okay, what is this? What is this? Do not ask, okay, how much is the pay? Especially if you're up and coming, because just like Tiffany just said, we've all, not that we've just arrived, but to a certain extent, we paid our dues. Okay,
Hey, absolutely.
We've all paid our dues. So if you're trying to like scratch the surface and you're trying to break off into this thing, do not start off saying how much is it. Okay, like pay your dues first.
Right.
Like be willing to give of yourself, give your time, give your efforts. Like put in the work. The money's gonna come. The accolades will come, but do the groundwork. Don't go in just seeking money like right away.
Right.
That's not how that
It's
works.
not gonna happen.
And
Not how that
any professional actor will give you that note.
Yes.
Indie film. This is indie film. So we know that at the beginning, you're not going to get paid what you work. But a lot of y'all don't even have the skills to even be in a film. Y'all don't know anything about film. So y'all should be getting in any film y'all could. And the last thing you should be worried about, like she said, is money. Because you're not even, we're teaching you on the set how to act.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to act. You don't even know what's going on, you know, and acting is a skill. It's not a look. So, you know, you haven't even done your due diligence. A lot of you don't even have proper headshots, don't even have proper resumes, never, you know, been any class. You say you want to act all your life and you never done soared into your own self. So when you do not shoot yourself in the foot at the beginning, talking to somebody about money, and then we sit back and we looking at this person over here with tons of more talents than you. And right now you should just be happy that somebody is putting you in their film and, and allowing you on their set. And that's no slugs thrown.
Right,
This
absolutely.
is like true.
Yes.
Just get the experience. Get the experience and build your resume.
Yeah, I would say don't chase the money. Chase the dream.
Yes.
Because the money
money
will
gonna
come.
come.
I'm telling you, it will come.
Trust me.
Because like I tell anybody, you know, and I'm just gonna make this real quick. When I first, like, this series was a play at 1st. When I started writing that play, I had no idea all of this stuff that was gonna come along with it, because I didn't have money on my mind when I wrote it. I was like, you know what, I want to write my story and I want to tell my story. A dollar amount was never in my mind. It was all about ministry. And because I kept it ministry and I kept it pure, then all of this other stuff coming. People want to come and sow into what I'm doing because I had the right mindset and I had the right heart when I first started doing it.
Did
so
you hear
just make
that?
sure whatever you're doing, money is going to come, but you have to have the heart and the love for it first.
Exactly.
Passion.
Period.
Passion.
Definitely.
Because we've all done shows
Yeah.
and didn't get paid dimes.
Yes.
We all done it before.
Yes.
And then to bring you as a newbie onto the set and you talk about money and you're like, all the shows I have done for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And
I
don't
was
compare
learning.
yourself to other people, because if you're saying, that person probably has paid their dues.
Right.
That person, if you sitting next to somebody that's been doing it for 10 years and you're just not getting started, yeah, that person may get paid. They paid their dues.
And they may have a fan base too.
Yeah.
Because listen, Denzel don't get all that money just because he acts so good. He get that money because he put butts in the seats.
Yes.
Work on your fan base as well. Some of y'all don't even share what y'all doing. Some, you know, don't even
post
try
about
to even
it or
get
nothing.
a fan base. You know, I work on my fan base. That's how we sell our
Yeah,
shows.
y'all do.
And I tell some of my friends, they be like, man, I want to get into acting. I tell them, hey, it's okay to take free projects.
Yes.
Use that time to
Learn.
work on your acting.
And network.
You know, and network.
Yes.
That's the time to network and work and hone in on your skills when you do those free projects. Then that would turn into lucrative projects.
Absolutely.
You know, that's where the money would come in. But yeah, anytime you do those free projects, just don't be like, oh, I ain't getting paid. Just be enthusiastic, work on your craft, and the money would come.
And 9 times out of 10, you got a 9 to 5 anyway. So you ain't just like that. You ain't
real.
hurting for money like that. You probably got a 9 to 5. So, and if not, hey, I don't know what to tell you. But most of us have 9 to 5. So when I first started like doing acting gigs, I wasn't tripping if I didn't get paid or if I didn't get paid a lot. Because at the end of the day, I'm going back to work Monday.
Yeah.
So my bill's gonna get paid. This is what I love to do though. Period.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Yes.
You gotta love to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So I would like y'all to take that advice, take heed to that advice.
Yes.
We're not fussing. Well, they might be fussing. Y'all know how women are.
We're not fussing. We're not fussing. We're just passionate about what we're saying.
I'm a very passionate speaker. And most of my followers know I got a heavy, strong voice. I'm just a passionate speaker. I love y'all.
And we love y'all too. We just want to do this together and bring Houston together. bring Houston Hollywood into former Houston Hollywood studio.
Yeah.
Because as y'all see that they're building a studio coming real close to Texas soon. And so we want to have our foundation too of us. We don't want them to sweep us under the rug because we have really beat the pavement down and done a lot of hard work. And we want to keep our Houston actors afloat and lifted.
Right.
Because we love you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, let me ask y'all something. Changing the subject. Have y'all any of y'all seen the Chris Rock stand
I've
up on
heard
Netflix?
about it.
No.
Ooh.
I seen snippets
Is it
like
good?
on
I
YouTube.
heard he went in.
Hey,
He went in.
now I'm really not a Chris Rock fan of his stand up, you know, but this one right here was his best one.
I
Really?
have to go back and watch.
Yeah, 'cause he was
basically-
talking about-
so Will
he was
Smith
talking about
made
the
him
slap.
relevant with his
Oh,
slap.
what did he say about the slap?
Oh, everything. I don't want to give it away.
He said
That's okay.
everything.
Oh, but yeah,
Y'all-
he went in on about Will, about Jada. You know, he said some pretty good things, you know.
Mhm.
Well, not to sum it up, but what I call it from it is like the basic thing he was saying that Will he did that he's mad at the wrong person. You know, he should be challenging that anger toward the right person who's affected his marriage.
Yeah.
But
But he
either
did not.
way, like, so because I remember like I had said something shortly after that happened. I don't agree with Will slapping him by no means. I feel like if don't nobody put their hands on you, then you don't put your hands on nobody. But Chris Rock, like some jokes, come on, man. Like you just shouldn't have said that. I know it's comedy, but this is not a comedy show. You were at the Oscars. Okay, you could have left that part off, but that did not give Will permission to go up and slap that man. Period.
Well, you
That's my
know,
opinion.
before Will went up there, he was like cracking up laughing. And then, you know, Jada gave him that look.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he
You
was
ain't gonna do
laughing
nothing?
at first.
Yeah.
I don't find anything
So-
wrong with what he said. He just said she can be G.I. Jane. So that, I mean, other words is what they say, when life give
I
you
mean,
lemons, you make lemonade.
It's
So
it
if
was
her
just a
hair was
joke.
gone, you know, Jada have always been, you know, a fashionista in terms of hair. Who knew that it was something, you know, really, really
Yeah, because I
awful.
mean, she's always kind of, if she didn't like have extensions or braids, she's always kept it like low cut.
Low.
Yeah, low
Yeah.
cut.
Always.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Always.
So, and bald head is the new thing this year.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's cutting their hair out. And she probably was a trendsetter, you know, at the time. So
Mhm.
she was open. I mean, I don't personally think Chris Rock is a person to, you know, offend people in that manner.
yeah.
But I don't know him either. Maybe he do. But, you know, he got whacked. So, Molly whopped, as they say.
Hey, it's coming up on
What
the
y'all think? Facebook, what y'all think?
chime in on that
Chime
Facebook.
in.
Yeah,
Let us
y'all
know.
tell us.
What y'all think about that Chris Rock show?
Eh.
Or just about Will slapping him, period. What y'all think? We want to hear it.
And it's what, almost the 1 year anniversary coming
But
up.
I'm not gonna, I
And
think
that was strategically planned. Because why? Come on now.
Mhm.
what, right,
Oh, he
right.
made he
Yeah.
he got paid for that slap. Because now
Oh,
he got a
man.
whole Netflix special
Yeah.
and getting paid behind it. So
Mhm.
congratulations to you. You know, sometimes I don't pay attention to those people in Hollywood because they do all kind of publicity stunts
Yeah.
to sell their album, their shows, or whatever they got coming up. But okay. Hope
She
the
said-
Molly Wop work.
Basically, that made him relevant. Because, you know, I mean, I hate to say it, but no matter what Will Smith do, he gonna be relevant regardless. I feel
Yeah.
like that he, without knowing it, Will Smith made Chris Rock more relevant.
Mhm, mhm.
Like,
But I really felt sorry for Will Smith. For some reason, it's something going on, and I have a compassion for mental illness, depression,
Right.
you know, because, you know, I've dealt with it, not per se with me, but people that I love.
Mhm.
And I understand it now. I
Mhm.
didn't before. And I just hate that it seemed like he was spiraling down.
Yeah.
And I hope and I pray that for both of them, that they will get the help that they need, that their family will grow and prosper, and that everybody, you know, understand and be able to channel their anger to the right, you know, for us to get the counseling that they need and going forward.
When I have a comment, actually from my Uncle Wayne. Hey, Uncle Wayne. So he said Chris was great, honest, and real. And Chris got 40 million. Jada had joked about her hair on Facebook. Yeah, Unc. I mean, I get it. You know, I can definitely, you know, respect that perspective. I just, you know, I just think that there's a time and a place for everything. I wouldn't necessarily say that Chris was wrong, but I just feel like it was in bad taste what he did. But I don't say he was wrong, because at the end of the day, he is a comedian.
He is a comedian.
Yeah.
He is a
That's what people
comedian.
gotta realize it was.
Yeah.
I think it was just a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
No,
a
it was
joke, but it was a poor joke. It was a poor taste joke, you know.
Gotcha. With
Yeah.
her, I understand both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just like to say to you ladies, happy Women Month, International Women Month.
Yes.
I love you as ladies,
Love you
Love
too.
you
and I
too.
love y'all beautiful
Yes.
ladies.
Yes.
I enjoy this show. If you want to be a lady today, you can. But no,
I know, right? Look, I'm
like, hey,
fellas, I'm about to start a petition. We need a month.
Y'all need a month
Okay.
too, huh?
You know, and they already forgot about Father's Day. Don't nobody know what month Father's Day is in right now. So we need a month.
It's
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
We know it's close to Juneteenth. That's
I
what
think
we
it's
know.
18.
Yes,
But
indeed.
before we leave, guys, I would like to talk about this daylight saving time.
Oh my God.
Lord,
Let me tell y'all something.
I slept right past through 6 o'clock, so I gotta set my alarm clock because I will be all late to work.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't like losing sleep, but I'm loving the fact that we're going to get more daylight.
Yes,
I
love that.
That
And I
whole
hope it
getting
don't
dark
change.
at 5:30 is for the that's just
I don't
need to
like
go.
that. I
Mhm.
don't like that.
And that caused
I
me the
don't
winter
like
blues. I get the winter blues every time because going to sleep too early. I wake up all during the night because
Yeah.
I'm too rested.
Hey, but I was hurting. So see, I'm a night owl. Now,
Mhm.
last night I was up watching TV about 1:30 in the morning. So it's going towards 2 a.m., right? I'm thinking it's gonna be 2 a.m. It didn't skip
it's
past
3.
2 a.m. It's 3 o'clock. I'm like, man, it's 3 a.m. I got to get up in the morning, come to this podcast. So I was just
That's
hurting.
right.
You
So-
seen it right as it changed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how
I
do
hurt
y'all
my
feel
feelings.
as far as, do y'all feel tired? Because I know I woke up this morning feeling tired, and I didn't even know why. I didn't realize.
I need my
I
hour
slept
back.
really long for some reason. I could not get myself together. But there are some tips, guys, that you guys need to take advantage of to make sure that you are ready and properly rest for your work week until your body ingested. So one thing is turn your TVs off. Don't start binge watching your favorite show because you can't let it go. And before you know it, it's 2 a.m. Because you lost an hour. Don't binge watch. Turn those lights out. Don't eat right before you go to bed.
Yep, that's me.
They give you nightmares anyway.
You know, don't work out right before you go to bed. Do it hours ahead of time so that you won't be all energized. Take your warm bath, you know, drink your warm tea or something like that so you can settle down
Warm tea is good.
and prepare y'all to go to bed tonight.
But I'm excited like about just knowing, okay, at 7 o'clock it's gonna still be daylight.
Yes.
And I still got a little more daytime. Like I like that. They can just, to me, if they could just leave the time alone.
Just
like,
leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Leave it like it is.
That'll
Leave
be
it alone.
perfect.
But they
That'll
were
be
saying they was
perfect.
thinking
We
about
have two
keeping it the
perfect.
same.
What'd you say?
They was thinking about keeping it the same. Like, don't change it. Where we won't have to fall back. You know, they say you fall back and spring up.
Yeah, stream forward. Yeah.
Just leave it alone. It's like, to me, leave the time alone. Like,
I'm
if
gonna
it's
protest that.
consistent, nobody won't be affected.
It
Just
won't
leave it
be
alone.
tired.
I'm gonna protest that. We need
Cause-
it back. We need our hour back.
So you like
Hour
winter
back,
time?
hour back. Well,
But don't
I'm
change
a fall
the time.
baby. I was born in September, so yeah, I love that time.
So you like getting dark at 6 o'clock?
It don't matter to me. It don't bother me.
I don't
one bit.
like that.
Mm-mm.
Let it get dark. I like it when it get dark at 8:30, almost 9 o'clock.
Just listen, I would sit in my front yard until that moon come out.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, I need all those. I need all my hours. I need all my vitamin D.
Oh.
We're not in Alaska.
That's how my uncle just
yeah.
said. He said that's how they do it in Phoenix. They just keep it going. I guess. So I guess
Arizona, yeah, it's just straight.
in some places they've already started that.
In
Yeah,
Arizona.
there's a town in
Yeah.
Indiana that does the same thing. I don't know which one. I don't know if they springing up or falling back. I don't know which time they chose, but they only have like one.
Mhm.
You know,
And just stick to that. I mean, come on, like just stick to it.
Now, which one of y'all was saying that? I think in Alaska you have like 6 months of.
Yeah, it sits in Alaska. You have 6 months of daylight and then 6 months of nighttime. Let me tell you something. If I said in Alaska, baby, I would take a 6 month vacation every year. You're not about to get me with no 6 month nighttime.
Darkness.
Straight
no
dark, no.
way.
But I don't think
No
it works
way.
like that. I think they have these special lights that keep it lit like daytime.
do
They have
have
all
those
kind of lights to
northern
make it
lights.
look like it's somewhat daytime.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't tolerate that neither.
No.
Because the first outage they have, I'll be see you later, bye.
Yeah, I'll be on vacation for 6 months and I'll be back when it's daylight.
yeah, that'll be confusing.
Mhm.
I actually get tired of that.
Yeah, like that's depressing. Seems like that would be depressing for 6 months. Just dark.
Just dark.
Wake up,
Uh-huh.
look outside,
It's
dark.
dark.
Nah, I'm good.
I be like, guess we ain't gotta go to school this morning.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of our show, but we want to also welcome you all guys out to tell your friend and tell a friend to come to EPEC, Everyday People, Everyday Conversation. Come and follow us because we are going to have a lot of giveaways, tips and tricks that's going to be on the page, and you only can get them if you come on our page.
And like,
EP,
like and love
share.
the page.
And so that's our acronym, EPIC, EPEC, but the actual page is Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. Go and like the page, y'all. We got some major things coming up. Don't want you to miss out. We love y'all.
Yes, and our email is epicepec.topic@gmail.com.
You got that?
Say it again, Bashan.
epic.topic@gmail.com.
And if you love the show and you like our topic, and if you would like to be a guest, go ahead to epic.topic@gmail.com and let us know, and maybe you can be our next guest.
And actually, shoes, we can go ahead and tag that in the comments when we get finished too, so that y'all can have it as well.
Right.
Yeah,
We'll drop it down.
And also we have a YouTube page, the Epic Talk Show. Just go on YouTube and just search for Epic EPEC Talk Show. And
just in case you miss it, and you miss it here, you can go to YouTube and follow us there.
Definitely.
Wonderful show today, guys.
It was.
Thank you for our guests, and we'll
Thank
see
you,
you
Jay.
guys next time for more everyday people, everyday
Everyday
conversation.
conversation, baby.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Mwah.